Welcome to this week's Q&A. We've got a good question from one of our viewers in Singapore this week, and this gentleman's asked me what comprises his borrowing capacity with the bank. So he has recently obtained a borrowing capacity, maximum borrowing capacity from the bank, and they've said you can borrow $2 million on top of your existing debt if you want to purchase a new property. So the question that is posed is, well, does that cover just the purchase on a new property, or does it also cover if I want to perhaps buy something that needs to be renovated or potentially knocked down and rebuilt? So, you know, can you have a situation where you might spend $1 million on the actual property, or $1.5 million on the property, and $500,000 on the subsequent renovation or build cost? And the answer is yes. However, there are always a few provisos, and one of those is that the bank will ask for a fixed price contract from a licensed builder, which all seems fine. However, at the moment we are seeing many of our clients in Australia finding it difficult to obtain fixed price contracts from builders to start with, especially with such items as renovations or knockdown rebuilds, because they're more difficult to price. And given the situation currently with a lack of labour, so labour shortages, ongoing wage pressures and ongoing goods supply disruptions, builders are not really that keen to do that. Then the other problem that exists for, again, a lot of our clients in Australia is that costs tend to blow out if you don't get a fixed price contract, or if you make alterations or variations to your fixed price contracts, and that is another problem. So this gentleman said, look, you know, you deal with a lot of Australian expats, what other advice can you give me? And at the moment, I would think if you're looking to buy something in one of those aspirational, better sought after regions within Sydney, Melbourne or Brisbane, those inner ring suburbs, and looking to potentially buy a future principal place of residence, you're probably much better off trying to buy something that's in good order now, or potentially buy something now that is in good order but doesn't suit your future purposes for when you want to live there, and you could then look to do those alterations or renovations perhaps in 3 or 4 years' time. So I think that would be a lot more sensible at the moment than trying to buy something, knock it down and rebuild it, and sort of hope for the best on that situation. It's difficult if you're already living in Australia. It's far more difficult if you're not living in Australia. And I think given the macro headwinds in both situations, it's probably something that most people who have embarked on that course would say, gee, I don't think I'll do that again. So anyway, just some food for thought there, I suppose. But it is important to get an approved limit from the bank, so something that's an AIP, an approval in principle, subject only to valuation. So if you go to an auction, or if you want to make a bid that's not conditional on finance, you can do so, and it can encompass both. So if you found this interesting, or maybe you find yourself in the same situation, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel and click like. And if you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out, contact us, email us or call us, and we'll have someone contact you and see if we can assist you. All the very best until next week. I'm Andrew Unterweger.